I was on my way into work this morning and I saw an interesting sign on the back of a truck. Take a look at this. Is that what it looks like on the back of that truck? Is that a Nazi SS symbol? Let me speed up a little bit and see if I can get a little closer and take a look. Oh my God, that is a Nazi SS symbol. What sort of truck is driving around town doing deliveries with a Nazi SS logo on the back of it? Now, let me get a little closer and take a, well, not quite what I thought. I guess it might have been a trick of the eye. But maybe just a note to Ferguson, if there's anybody in your graphics department with the last name Himmler, I'd look into that. Hello and welcome to another edition of your weekly dose. This week for June 27th, I'm C. Scott Lovejoy, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Andrew Cirinisi, who is going to kick off the show this week and tell us about the pop culture auction on Tuesday night.
Thanks, Scott. Our next Eclectic Collector auction is, in fact, tonight at 6. Starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. There's still plenty of time to go to proxybid.com to register for the auction. It's an online-only auction. It's loaded with all kinds of great paper and Americana and collectibles. We've got old pulps from the 1940s, an amazing collection. These are among some of my favorite pieces in the auction of old letterheads and receipts. Many of them are pre-1900, back when they would have very ornate graphics on the letterheads. There's this is an American sign printing little children's toy print set. There's a number of Golden Age comics in there. This is a Headline Comics number 47. It's also loaded with all kinds of movie posters and movie photos. There's Marilyn Monroe stuff. There's sports cards. There's baseball cards. It's really a well-rounded, jam-packed auction. It's almost 400 lots. And once again, it's kicking off at 6 o'clock, so they can go to proxybid.com and take a look at it, and hopefully there'll be something in there of interest to you. Thank you, Scott.
And don't forget that you can visit the auction, and without registration, you can watch the live stream. And if you decide you want to jump in on something, you can also then register to bid. But you don't have to register just to watch. So please tune in. And now here's Mike Mullins with some information about new stuff in the store showcases. Mike.
Hi, Mike Mullins here, and I want to talk about the showcase again this week. Andy came up to me and said he is not happy with the amount of books on display. He wants more, so you people can get more. So I put more in the showcase. There's new Silver Age, High Grade, Daredevil, X-Men, Captain America, Tales of Suspense, Spider-Man, etc., etc. And we have built the wall of affordable, good reading, Silver, Bronze Age books with a little bit of modern. So if you guys are looking for high-grade premium stuff, come to the showcase. If you're looking for old cool stuff to read that's affordable, come to the wall. And as always, I'll be putting more stuff out and switching stuff up as time goes on.
And moving right along, here's Pete to tell you some information about this week's eBay. There is no eBay Live, but what is there? Pete's going to tell you. Mr. Johnson?
My name's Pete, and I just cut my thumb. I want to give you a brief update as to the live listings this week. There are none. Instead, we've done part of our store is now 50% off. There's 200 items that have been listed in there. So if you go to our eBay store, Scott will show you how to get to the links with his little razzmatazz that he does. And another note, this Saturday we're also going to put another 200 store items up there. So check those out. They cover the gamut. They're all over from Star Wars figures to Marvel Legends figures to Star Trek to you name it, and we've got it. So check it out. Comic sets are also on there too, so if you're looking for some comic sets, something to read, you'll get them at a pretty good price, and you can pick them up here. So thanks.
So if you go to our main store webpage, which is www.backtothepast.biz, as you see in the URL there, get to this page, click on Stuff We Sell and eBay Store. That's going to take you to our main listings. And you'll notice over here on the right hand side there's a new button that says On Sale. Click on that, and that's going to get you to the stuff that Pete mentioned is 50% off. Now you also notice that he said we had over 200 items to start with. You'll see that this now gives us 189 results. That's because some of the one-of-a-kind items have already sold, so you're going to want to check this early for the best selection because most of this is one-of-a-kind, and when it's sold, it's gone. And now, here's Andy again with a cool vintage item of the week.
Hey there, check this out. It's Andy at Back to the Past. I'm putting some new stuff out for sale. We came across this item here. This is how you got a suntan in 1952. Look at this thing. You fire this bad boy up and sit down in front of it and probably burn the flesh right off of your body. Well, luckily it came with a 4-page instruction booklet telling you what to and what not to do. And these handy dandy goggles, probably to keep from burning the retinas right out of your head. They just don't make them like this anymore. See you next week.
Thanks for tuning in. That's our show for the week. Next week, I will be out on vacation. I'm not sure if we're going to skip the week or maybe throw something else in the place of this. Maybe do some Bonanza reruns or something. I don't know. But there may or may not be a show next week. But in any event, hope you have a great one, and we'll talk to you next time.